Hey there guys, I'm Teemaree and yo, it is no joke, our water heater went out. OMG. If you're watching this video, you're probably having the same problem, so let's just get into it because seriously, what the heck? These are the things that we did to troubleshoot. First of all, do you have propane? Because sometimes I know our propane tanks, they do not have meters to let us know what level we're at. We're really kind of guessing. So the first troubleshooting thing you want to do is check, do you have propane? We did. Our tanks are absolutely full, and we found this out by actually taking our tanks off and running them over to get filled, and we were filled, so that was not the issue. The second thing that we did once we got the propane tanks back on is we wanted to just try to cycle out, because your water heater is going to have an automatic shut off, and what this does is it activates when the water in the water heater goes over an allotted amount. Okay, so because we're out here and we have the sun beating down on that side, we weren't sure. Maybe the water had gotten really hot and actually tripped that automatic shut off. Inside of the water heater area, I'm gonna come out and show you. You're gonna see right here, if your water heater has been tripped, then you're gonna have to push these to reset them. And then what that's gonna do is basically say, you know, everything's okay to go, and it should then work like normal. We did that, it didn't work. So the next thing that we did, we researched and said, well, sometimes they have you cycle through this a number of times, okay? You can pull gas kind of faster or better by turning your oven on. So you're calling for gas in that general area, and then it might help to kind of jumpstart the cycling process. We did this, it did not work. So now here's where we're at. If you are trying to turn your water heater on and you hear kind of like one initial gentle click and an air push, that usually means that your gas is coming through, but we didn't have any ignition. The igniter part was not happening. So it turns out that the board is what needs to be changed.
And one thing she forgot to mention was on the switch for the gas, there's a little light that comes on that says DPI, right? When you switch your gas on for the first time, that light comes on, and then once it ignites and the flame is lit for your hot water heater, that light will go out. So one thing that we discovered was that light wasn't even coming on when we were turning the switch on, and hence that was another sign that the ignition wasn't working on the actual unit. And then the last thing, the last symptom was you'll hear that little gas come through, and then you'll hear click, 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 click. We weren't hearing that little click, 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 click happening. So again, another symptom to look for, which means the actual circuit board is not working. The electronic part of the ignition isn't working. So those are the things to look for.
I'm really glad that he pointed that out. There's like a click and then a whoosh. That's the gas working. Tony's click, 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 and the way he described it is exactly it. That's the second igniter part. So thanks for that, T.
No problem.
This is our water heater, and pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the circuit board, and the circuit board is on top there, okay? It has 5 wires and 1 orange wire, and even though I wasn't supposed to, or I wasn't told to, I shut off all the electricity from our trailer right now just so I can get in there and make that happen. So what I'm going to do first is take out this thing, cause see, it's like,
yeah, just a little casing.
This is a little casing.
Casing is off.
Casing is off. This, I guess.
No, you pull straight out towards us. That's the way that orange wire is supposed to go. That's the orange one, right, that you're supposed to pull?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the
one.
orange wire out, and that's just one unit.
There we go. Yeah, you just got to pull that whole thing. Okay guys, so this is the circuit board that came off of the water heater, and as you can see, it is burned. There's a component right there where you see that discoloration. That's where the burn happened. So this, you know, we smelled something. We weren't sure what it was. We just figured it was you know, because it wasn't that prominent.
And our trailer is brand spanking new. We just had our first week in it, so you know, like a new car, like sometimes there's just different smells of like the rubber or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we just weren't sure, but now we see.
But now we see that there was actually a component burnt. So that's it. So we're gonna go and replace this out and get our water heater working again.
So we got the piece and we're about to install it. I'm about to install it. Just want to show you the bottom. It does come with that foam piece with a glue backing. And you can see there's no burnings on the circuit board. Yay! Hot water's coming again.
Okay, so we replaced the circuit board on the water heater, and now as the test, we're gonna flip it on. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Ready? Clicking? It's clicking. It's on. It's on.
It's on. It's on?
It's on.
You
I hear
heard
it. Yeah, listen. Hear it? It's on.
It's on.
Working.
It's on. It's on. It's on. Let's see if we can see anything on the outside.
And there's the flame. I don't know if you can see it, but our heater is now working.
Praise the Lord.
And that's how you do it, folks. That's how you fix a water heater.
Oh yeah, and it's hot. You can feel it. It's hot.
Yeah.